One bad apple spoils the bunch. Well, what about 300? Rotten to the core. Now, you're right, Mrs. Barrett. This is a war. It's a war to save 2,700 other students.
They say one bad apple will spoil the whole damn bunch. That's the truth, man. What you do is you weed out those bad apples, or first and foremost, before you weed out the bad apples, you try to make them into wholesome apples first. Always give people the benefit of the doubt like you would want. Then when you see that there's nothing more you can do for them because they won't do it for themselves, then you take a bite out of them and throw the core out of here. That's real talk. Another question, a good one. Sundown, right now on the streets, how do you determine if you're pushing state or feds? If you have been in the mix with both sides, talking just a regular soldier, never been to the big house, meaning that these young northerners are running around, or not as they're called now, where would their allegiance lie? You know, how would they dictate that?
Yeah, ¿sabes qué? I can do better than that. Put you on the council. You can be one of the 7. Montana's been wanting you in. He needs my vote. Erase my debt, and you're in.
Where would their allegiance lie? You know, how would they dictate that?
Well, who brought them in? You know, who brought them in? You know, whoever brought them in, then that's where they ride. You know, that's what they joined in. That's what they got in on. Then that's where they stay.
Exactly.
When it gets sorted out, that way you don't get in trouble. You know what I mean? Because you're just doing your job. You know, and when it gets sorted out, ain't nothing gonna be held against you. Because you stuck to what you signed to. You know what I mean? You stuck with what you gave your word to do.
Yeah.
¿Sabes? Me encanta cómo hablas, Tortuga. Qué facilidad tienes con las palabras. Salen de tu boca rapidito. Fluyen como una cascada. Me gusta eso de ti. Salud.
Despensa en la tira. Sí. Buenos días, camaradas. I ain't trying to get killed, right? I ain't trying to put a target on my back. But I would tell you, I agree wholeheartedly.
Listen, they're all child molesters anyways. Besides lawful order in English. Let's see the paisa. They listen. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways.
Oh, I lost about half of you. Good. Don't ever come back. Oh, I lost about half of you. Good. Don't ever come back.
Let's see the paisa. They listen. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways.
You can see the car. That's a fucked up car. That's a gacho car. Somebody needs to remove that car ASAP. That car is fucking murderous.
Except for the paisa, they're all child molesters anyways. Except for the paisa, they're all child molesters anyways. Except for the paisa, they're all child molesters anyways.
New video. And so all of a sudden, there's a hot topic. And I feel like it's kind of convenient, but I have to be honest, I haven't seen the video that people are all of a sudden wanting to react to.
Besides lawful order in English. Let's see the paisa. They listen. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways.
And rather than go and look at the video, because I don't know where to find it, nobody sent me the timestamp.
Besides lawful order in English. Let's see the paisa. They listen. Listen, they're all child molesters anyways.
But I'm seeing other people are taking like a a 10-second clip. And I feel like whenever somebody is saying something, if you're going to show it, you really should show a good 3 minutes of it so we can get the what led into it, what was said, what was after it. And I don't see that being done.
Concise, lawful order in English. Let's hear the Paisa. And they listen. Let's say they're all child molesters anyways.
So rather than me trying to do that, I'll just go ahead and bring the man on.
Concise, lawful order in English. Let's hear the Paisa. And they listen. Let's say they're all child molesters anyways.
What's cracking? How you doing, Hector?
What up, man? What's good, dude?
I'm always trying to be fair with everybody, and I see, I don't know, and I already told you. So he and I haven't even discussed it. I just pulled him on right now, and I said, look, I want this to be authentic. I want him to be able to say what he said and what was the context, and then everybody is gonna make up their mind regardless. But I feel like this is the fairest way to do it, man. So go ahead, Hector.
For sure, dude. Yeah, you just hit me up right now. I was chilling on the couch. You're like, you want to do this? Yeah, dude, let's knock it out. And you're right, bro. Straight shooting from the hip. Authentic. Somebody gave me a heads up the other day that, hey, there's a video floating around of you. A clip.
Concise, lawful order in English. Let's hear the Paisa. And they listen. Let's say they're all child molesters anyways.
There's a clip, which is already a red flag. A clip floating around of you where you said all paisas or chomos or something along those lines. And when I thought, it's just one of those things like, oh God, here we go. Right. Whatever. Number one, I'm not that important of a guy to be making clips of me. Trust me. And if I can remember, you guys got to understand, man, I say a lot, and I say a lot fast. And I also joke, man. I incorporate humor into this content and stories. So if I can remember clearly of what it was, except for the paisa, they're all child molesters anyways. If I can remember clearly of what it was.
Concise, lawful order in English. Let's hear the Paisa. And they listen. Let's say they're all child molesters anyways.
It had to have either been alive. Because that's when I'm more loose with it. And it had to have been something along the lines.
The eyes are a window to the soul. You can see right through them.
What do they expect from me? That's a good question.
Take a close look at this guy's eyes. Before Jason answers, he looks up to the right.
Where, because race in California prisons always get brought up. Except for the paisa, they're all child molesters anyways. We all know blacks, whites, Mexicans, and others. And if I can remember, right, because I have a horrible memory, it had to do with something maybe about protecting yourself against inmates and the different groups, the different races, and how they can all jump you. And when I came across, I might have said, except for the paisas, they're all child molesters anyways. Ha ha ha. Right. If that. I don't know if you want to chime in there, what I meant by it. Do I mean it wholeheartedly?
So here's the thing, because I don't agree with that. You know, paisas sell up with Southerners, and Southerners check paperwork. So they don't always sell up with Southerners, but they're under the same umbrella.
So you guys have to understand, I did 8 years on the GP side, and then 8 years on the wacky Wild Wild West. And when a lot what I speak of from, I'm speaking from the Wild Wild West, I'm speaking from SNY, EOP, weird stuff, bizarro stuff, transgenders. That's where I speak from. A lot of people misconstrue, and they're like, nah, they don't get down like that on the GP. I'm like, yeah, I know that, but that's not what I'm referring to.
And that's part of it. And see, that's right there when so that's good. So here's some clarification, because and I know on a main line, the paisas sell up with the Southerners, and they're gonna check the paperwork. It's not gonna happen.
I mean, I don't feel like I have to go on record to say that I knew a lot of solid paisas, quote unquote solid. And when a former correctional guard says solid, it means very respectful. They had some influence amongst their people, and let's be real. The motherfuckers like to clean. They'll clean the area up. Everybody likes to clean the area. So yeah.
Okay, cool. So I mean, that's pretty much it.
Concise, lawful order in English. Let's see the paisa. And they listen. Let's say they're all child molesters anyways.
And it is unfortunate, man, that you know, and I honestly, the way YouTube is going right now, the way it's been, I think had you even prefaced that joke with that statement, they still would have clipped it.
Another question that gets brought up is, hey, do those type of individuals, right, the ones that mess with kids, do they have a stereotype? Do they have a characteristic? And I mean, to be real, if you ask anybody, I mean, they're older white guys, and there's paisas. In reality, on an SNY yard, you look, you see them right there. Now, is it all of them? No, that would be a blanket statement.
Let's say they're all child molesters anyways.
Is there, you know what I mean? Is there wobblers? Of course, there's wobblers and everything, but I'm just saying the older white creepy guys and some paisas that you check and you look like, damn, L&L. I mean, that's just from my experience in 16 years, dude, working down south. You know what I mean? Like,
well, and if we're gonna keep it 100% real, you know, without saying which groups or which factions, with which ethnicities, it's common knowledge that there are certain groups where even on the GP, those people are on the yard, rapists and chomos. Their group doesn't deal with them. So, but yeah, when you said you were, so I'm just glad to hear, because again, I didn't see it, and I'm not going to justify it for any man. That's why I wanted him to come on here, and that's why go ahead.
I'm gonna stir the pot here when I shouldn't, but I mean, I feel like we have, in a way. You're right. On GP yards, there are certain groups that do not check paperwork, and I see the banter going back and forth, right? And everybody did their time different in every places, but I can honestly tell you from my experience, true story. I'm gonna fucking say it. It's the truth, man, because I'm not gonna hold back. I'm not gonna pull back any punches. Shouldn't even say where. There's a GP yard. There was a black dude.
How you doing? I'm not doing too good. Well, why don't you explain exactly what happened for the folks who may not know? And said some pretty nasty things.
Knowing that you ain't no good to the Sudanese. You're no good, boy. You ain't no good. Ain't no one who rolls up butt naked with one shower shoe on twacked out good to anyone.
Nah.
So, Dubs, why won't you ever answer certain questions that your viewers and your subscribers have about your history in prison?
I remember in the 90s when I was in New Folsom.
Why have you been ducking and dodging certain questions about you since day one? Huh? Especially when people who know you and did time with you been calling you out on it. Why you been blocking them dudes? Huh? Why do you block those who were there with you, Joker? Especially at New Folsom when you rolled up, butt naked, with one shower shoe on, twacked out of your mind. But they brought up the fact that they've asked you questions that you've ducked and dodged. Why don't you tell them why, Dubs? Why don't you tell them the truth that you were really a Levi in there?
I don't speak for nobody. I'm a content creator. I'm not in them streets. I'm not running around shooting people up no more.
Knowing that you ain't no good to the Sudanese. You're no good, boy. You ain't no good. Ain't no one who rolls up butt naked with one shower shoe on twacked out good to anyone. But you love to be on here giving these false impressions like you were all that, you're a mas chingon, you were all stand up, like you were respected in there when you weren't. Tell the truth. Tell the truth about yourself, son. And all of this projecting you're doing, right? Enjoying the fact that we're mentioning your names like we do. Tell the truth, Dubs. You do the same thing to Wes Watson. You've done the same thing to Chill from 16 to Life. You've done the same thing to many others. And never mind that you were caught trolling in my comments. Never mind that you used to come on my lives. Never mind all that. That's neither here nor there, but we know that. Those who've watched me from day one know that. You've been in my lives with your own channel. But you've also been in there on troll accounts that everybody knew was you. You and Gunners. So while you sit here and project as if you don't do the same shit that you accuse everyone else of, when how many videos weekly you put out on Wes Watson, begging for Wes Watson to shout you out, huh? Give you some name recognition, huh? You forget that, huh? But you try to look down on everybody else and call us whatever you want. You do the same thing, boy. You do the same things, boy. But see, I understand PTSD because I'm trained to deal with this. And I understand that what you speak about on here more often than not is what traumatized you about prison. Because you were traumatized by that experience. That's why you go on and on and on and on. That's why you avoid certain questions about yourself. Huh? That's why you'll never admit to rolling up butt naked with one shower shoe on, twacked out, huh?
Nah!
Because you're traumatized by that experience. But just let it out, son. Let it out. Just cry one time. You can do it. But know your place. Because I'll put you in it. And as much as you enjoy getting the name recognition and us calling you out and saying your name and acting like you don't, because we all know that it runs up your views. For every time we do it, it draws attention to you. And you know you're getting paid off that. So don't be fronting like you don't enjoy it.
Nah!
You're just getting clown, Joker. That's all. You're just getting clown. You want the name? You want the claim to fame? You want to be all that? Well, here you go, buddy. Because the truth is, you know you rolled up. You know you're a leva. Just accept those facts. Just accept those facts, boy. Come out the closet now. Come on, Dubs, you could do it. Come out the closet. Ain't no shame in your game. Or is there? Or are you full of shame? And that's why you can't answer these questions. Huh? When you know they were there with you. And you know they seen it. You're gonna be all right, little buddy. You got a lot of groupies supporting you. You got a whole lot of groupies that support you, and they ain't gonna never stop supporting you. They don't come over here and troll me on account of you defending an honor that you never had. You were never honorable. You were never respectable. You were always a dope fiend in there. But you'll never admit to that, huh? Remember when you and Gunners used to come on there drunk all the time and I used to clown you?
Anybody can get a noodle style, right, big guy?
Shakes are spicy right now. Get it, girl. That's just rude. Get her on then.
No, it's not rude. I thought you was talking.
Remember? Won't you admit that I'm the one who got you to stop drinking like that? Huh? Why don't you be honest with yourself, little boy? Maybe you'll grow up to be a man like me someday. That can stand on his own. That can go out in public. That can go to his hood. That can go live and do it for hours. Regardless. You can't ever, boy. You ain't gonna never be respected by the real Sureños, homie. Never. Never.
The narcissist needs to be the center of attention. And anybody else that's getting any attention is a threat. Anybody else that's getting laughs, anybody else that's getting focused on, anybody else that's of interest, we need to get rid of them. Because all the attention needs to be on the narcissist. They have a really pathological need for admiration. They need people to tell them how smart they are, how interesting they are, how special they are. Show them how entitled they are.
So this is a very controversial thing, and those that want to be upset, don't be upset with me. I'm gonna do my reaction of what he says. I'm gonna be as unbiased as I always am. People feel I'm biased, some people, and I feel like the people that feel I'm biased are just people that don't like me, and no matter what I did, I would be biased, right?
And if that doesn't happen, they get very upset. They get very frustrated, and they can go on the attack.
I said, well, there's about 100 of us on the yard right now. 100 of us are gonna bring out knives. I said, there's probably 500 you guys on the yard. Maybe 100 you guys bring out knives. I said, the fucking numbers are equal. I said, you wanna do this? We could do this. I don't know what message he took back, but the issue died.
And when we say a lack of empathy, these folks just don't have the ability to stand in somebody else's shoes. Somebody might show up late to work and you say, oh, you're never late. What happened? I might say, oh, just as I was leaving this morning, my dog got out and was hit by a car and killed my dog. What would be a normal reaction? People would go, oh my gosh, you must feel terrible. I'm so sorry. Not a narcissist. A narcissist doesn't have the ability to identify with that person's feelings. So they might say, well, you're here now. Or, what kind of dog? Well, you'll have to get another one. So anyway, what I was wanting to talk to you about, they have no ability to reflect feelings. They have no ability to identify with what that person might be experiencing at the time and be empathetic.
So this has been a thing that's been known amongst the population in California prisons is there are blacks that are very dangerous. There are blacks that will use a weapon. However, they're not the same as far as when it's time to roll. Every single one of them is going to bring a knife out and use it. And that's what you hear out of this man right now. He's saying the same thing, and it's not that they're punks. They'll get down with somebody, but when it comes to bringing that steel out, it's a different thing.
They don't have that ability, which is why it's very difficult for them to ever have a close relationship with anybody.
Warning, Cheaters may contain adult themes and strong language. Parents are cautioned that this program may not be suitable for children. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Then he takes her back to your house, and there they are kissing. If you want to confront them together, we can go do it right now. Let's go.
You got some explaining to do. Let go of his hand. What's your problem?
Who's that vato? Who's that vato? Who is that vato right there?
From surveillance cameras, you're about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity.
Right, I wasn't even tripping. I didn't even know who that vato was. And then, who's that vato? Who's that vato? Who is that vato right there? Hey, she goes to... Who's that vato? Who's that vato? Who is that vato right there? Hey, she goes to... Who's that vato? Who's that vato? Who is that vato right there? Hey, she goes to... Hey, look, good. But this was...
So we're talking about a sense of self-importance and entitlement, preoccupation with fantasies. They create this world of how special and how important they are. They believe that they're special. They believe that they're unique. They're very exploitive. They're very arrogant. So you'll see them doing something that you would think, oh my gosh, they must be embarrassed about this.
No, that's Gunner. Gunner got the 11.
No, that's Gunner. Gunner got the 11.
No, that's Gunner. Gunner got the 11. I don't got him an 11. I don't got him an 11.
I got the 11. You know what I mean? Times 7.
I got the 11. You know what I mean? Times 7.
I got the standard issue, but I fuck hard, so it's all good.
Hey.
I'm doing something that you would think, oh my gosh, they must be embarrassed about this. They don't read the room. You might see them saying or doing something that anybody would be embarrassed to say or do. and everybody in the room's rolling their eyes. The narcissist doesn't see that because they don't read the room. They're not interested in anybody's opinion. They just want to know that they're the focus of attention.
What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Once again, new video.
Omito, you are only an hour away from me. Omito. Omito, you are only an hour away from me. Omito. Fucking punk. Omito. Omito. Jerry, I'll go to your house tonight. Omito. I'll go to your house tonight, Jerry. Where you at? Omito. I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family. Omito. Omito. I fucked up, okay. Omito. Omito. Wait, I'm not the one. Omito. Omito. You got me fucked up. Omito. Omito. You are only an hour away from me. Omito. Omito. Omito.
Had your shit pushed in? Your shit pushed in. Simple question. Nah? Had my shit pushed in.
Oh, yeah, man. I had my shit pushed in, bro. Big time.
Yeah, what's the deal? Hey, this is a response to that Levi, that Lane, that Pinchy Maricon, that rat, the dropout, Dubs. Hey, man, you been made out to be a liar again. When you get on here and you tell these fabricated tales, man, that shit can kick some shit off out here in the streets, fool. So you need to be more mindful of the shit that you say, man, when you get on here and you tell these fallacious and fabricated tales about what happened in this and what happened in that and all that, man. You a dropout, fool.
You know, I hear the blacks talk about all the time, the Mexicans can't do this and they can't do that and they can't do this. Well, remember that.
You shouldn't even be speaking on black politics, black business, Sureño politics, Sureño business. If you ain't an active Sureño fool, you shouldn't even be speaking on shit. Shut your bitch ass up. Shut your mark ass up, you fucking Levi. You fucking lame. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you supposedly did back in the days and all that, man. Fuck all that back in the day shit. What you doing now? What you doing now, big dog?
Motherfuckers got me fucked up. I go to your house tonight, Jerry. Where you at?
Hey, Ford, I gotta say it like 3 times.
Listen, you're not far from me, homeboy. I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
Whoa. Yeah, you done fucked up now, bro.
I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
Whoa.
And the point of their content is hate. I don't want to be that guy. I've never been that guy. I don't want to be that guy. I've never been that guy.
You are only an hour away from me, fucking punk.
I don't want to be that guy. I've never been that guy. So, I may slip from time to time. But I know who I am. I know what my intentions are. And even if you don't, I care about your family. I care about your family. I care about your family.
Listen, you're not far from me, homeboy. I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
I care about your family.
I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
I make these videos for everyone's families.
Listen, you're not far from me, homeboy. I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
For everyone's kids, nieces, nephews, grandkids.
I'll go to your fucking house tonight and I'll wreck your whole fucking family.
But we cannot normalize harming children. We cannot normalize this type of predatory behavior. And again, the argument of him individually, does he have mental health issues or doesn't he? And this and that. And he says all kinds of JCass shit.
This will pass. Yeah, the hard times always pass, home girl. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good thing. You feel me? Hey, don't have the phone in here, nigga. I already told you about that, bro. I already told you about that, bro. I already told you, nigga, don't be fucking with me, nigga. I told you not to be fucking with me, blood. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Nigga, I told you don't be fucking with me, nigga. Nigga, what the fuck you got your phone on me for, nigga? Nigga, I'll beat your motherfucking ass, nigga. Who the fuck you think I am, the bitch, nigga? You a motherfucking bitch, nigga? Put the fucking phone on my motherfucking head, then, blood. What the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Nigga, I'll bang no shit, nigga. You got me fucked up, blood. Nigga, you got me fucked up, nigga. On everything I love, nigga. Nigga, grab your stuff and leave, nigga, in my room right now, nigga. Or I really hurt your bitch ass, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. Get your shit and get the fuck up out of my motherfucking room, blood. Get your fucking phone over there, nigga. And get the fuck up out of here, nigga, before I bang your shit, nigga. I told you I ain't fucking playing with you, nigga. Get your shit, nigga. Get your motherfucking shit, blood. I ain't fucking with you, nigga. Bro, I told you already, don't play with me, nigga. You been playing with me all day, nigga. You been playing with me, blood. Nigga, I ain't the one to play with, blood. Put your phone in your pocket, nigga. Get up out of my motherfucking room, blood. Nah, nigga, you keep fucking playing with me, nigga. Like I'm a bitch, nigga. Whoever said you's a bitch, nigga. Whoever said you's a bitch, nigga.
I came here because I love you, bro.
Nah, nigga, you don't love.
How does he get away with that? How does that allowed? How is that allowed in social media? Now, I understand he's not, all the blame can't be placed on him, I guess, right? I guess people are saying, well, the kid, she could have, you know, she didn't have to. Listen, man, there's no excuses here. There's never going to be an excuse. There's nothing anyone could tell me to place blame on that child when this is a grown man and he, swipey, no swipey.
3 months later, he executed a written plea and entered a no contest plea to the charge of unlawful blank intercourse, okay? This is not a charge that you get put on Megan's Law for. It is an S offense, no two ways about it. But you do not have to register on Megan's Law if this is your only conviction, okay? But we know the circumstances of this, right, is this. The DA filed a complaint in the case 410, charging him with 2 counts of forcible, 1 count of forcible oral, 1 count of unlawful. The facts of the case, 13 to 14 years old. She reported to police, you forced her to have twice. So
she comes over, she's talking to me on the phone. She's like, hey, I'm trying to kick it. I'm like, come kick it then. I go upstairs. It was all consensual. Right after that, it was all consensual. Right after that, her and Trees and another homie from Guardia Warzone and from Brown Street, Lurch, I believe, and Goof or whatever, they go do whatever they're doing. I go to sleep, they're doing coke or they're doing something upstairs. I go to sleep, I get waking up too at 5 in the morning, and it's the homegirl. And she's like, hey, can you take me home? Can you give me a ride? I'm like, give you a ride? I'm like, you tripping, it's 5 in the morning. Ask these fools, they the ones with the car. I don't even got a car, why would I give you a ride? So she says, oh, I need a ride. I'm like, I can't give you a ride, you tripping, I'm going back to bed.
I don't give a fuck about none of that. All I care about is at the end of the day, this one dude seems to be getting a pass and people are all on his jockstrap and he does wild and weird shit. No, I don't know if it's for the clout or if it's to make people think that he's something better than everyone else.
My mom hires Daniel Russo. She says she paid him $10,000 supposedly. Russo comes up to me and spills this game to me. He says, look, this is what we're going to do for you. Now we've been in county jail for 14 months. Do you want to get out? Of course I want to get out. And then he says, all right, how do you feel about getting out today?
So in that case, right, he said no contest to the charge of the unlawful intercourse, which you don't have to sign up or you don't have to register on Megan's Law for. Which you don't have to sign up or you don't have to register on Megan's Law for. Which you don't have to sign up or you don't have to register on Megan's Law for. The court accepted the plea, granted the DA's motion to dismiss the remaining charges with a Harvey waiver, and found him to be in violation of probation in his Billy Club case, okay?
And then he says, all right, how do you feel about getting out today? And I said, I want to get out today, period. And he said, this is what we'll do for you. He said, we'll Harvey waiver this gang enhancement case. This is where the Harvey waiver comes in. We'll Harvey waiver all the gang related and the gang enhancement cases if you just plead to...
He executed a written plea and entered a no contest plea to the charge of unlawful blank intercourse, okay? This is not a charge that you get put on Megan's Law for. It is an S offense, no two ways about it.
If you just plead to unlawful intercourse with a minor within 3 years, and within 1 year, I'll get it expunged off your record. I said, no sex registration, right? He said, you don't gotta register, bro. I promise you, you do not gotta register. I'll put it in writing and everything.
An argument can be made if you want to. And I've heard some of this stuff said before, right? Well, what about the girl?
My mom comes over there and I'm still like, I should go to trial. She's like, look, we just paid $10,000 for this lawyer. Please just come home. Please just get out. You've been here for 14 months already. You're not going to register. That's the biggest thing. You're not going to register. And he said he'll get you expunged off your record. So right then and there, I looked at her and I had to make a hard decision for myself.
And I've heard some of this stuff said before, right? Well, what about the girl? Right? What made her come forward? Did she really want to do it? Was she a groupie? Was she this? Did the fellas ran a train on her? All kinds of stuff. She is 14 years old. I don't give a fuck what the circumstances are, what she wanted, and I'm not saying any of that stuff's true. I'm not saying it's not true. Obviously, I wasn't there, right? I don't know the girl.
It's funny how everybody in the case, everybody not in the case, but everybody that was involved with messing with this girl did not get in trouble. Isn't it funny that the Fairfield police just wanted me and not nobody else at that time? I think the Fairfield police respect me now, though. I don't think they look at me like they used to look at me because I've changed, and I grew up and I handle my situation as a man. And I'm not out here chasing tail and chasing young hyenas and chasing young hyenas and stuff like that. Like 3 years later, I caught a DUI for having marijuana, and that's what sent me to prison. So I went to prison. They asked you, have you ever been accused of something? And if so, what is it? So I gave him my paperwork. I gave him my preliminary hearing transcripts. Weddle from Brown Street could verify it because Weddle was my cellie at the time before I went. He said, you're gonna be all right, bro. He said, there's a couple homeboys that catch cases like that. She was just a couple years younger than you. She lied. You're cool. Don't worry about it. And I was fully cleared. And when I got my fully clearance, they said, you have been given this golden opportunity to join our casa. Don't ever let something like this happen again, homie. Don't ever let something like this happen again, homie. And it's never happened again, bro. But at the same time, though, why did no other homeboy go to jail, bro? Why is everybody else getting a pass for the things they do in the dark, bro? Another thing I gotta say is this. How is nowadays, bro, people are accepting homosexuals like Lazy Boy and Lefty Butt Play, bro, right?
But we cannot normalize harming children.
They're accepting these dudes, men messing with other men. But if a man or a young man messes with a female that looks like she's a grown woman, that's somehow not accepted?
But we cannot normalize harming children.
When it's all consensual? I go upstairs, it's all consensual. Right after that, her and Trees and another homie from Guardia Warzone from Brown Street, Lurch, I believe, and Goof or whatever, they go do whatever they're doing.
But we cannot normalize harming children.
I'm going by the laws of nature, bro. Y'all are going by the laws of men.
But we cannot normalize harming children.
And a lot of these other fools that really dropped out and PC'd up, that they're a little jealous of me, homie, because I never did that before, bro. And it takes a real heart and a real soldier, a real warrior to go through all the trials and tribulations I've been through and still stand tall to this day. Being a warrior, being right here, being strong. Unlawful intercourse with a minor within 3 years, and within 1 year, I'll get it expunged off your record.
That dude was an adult messing with a child, and that's not okay. And that's where I stand.
So yeah, it's, love being twins, man. It's basically like you have a bag of spare parts. You know what I mean? It's like I need a kidney down the road. I know he's got one. So I'm always like, hey, stay healthy, dude. Eat right.
When we were kids, we had our own secret language that only me and my brother understood. I guess we were kids, we thought we were whales.
Like when things are bad and we don't really gotta say anything to each other, we just make these sounds. It's like, ah, ah.
Rats, dude. What happened? Why are you hanging out with rats, man? Who? I'm the one out here. Flacco. Oh, man. Yeah. Why you do Flacco?
Come over here and sit down and let me rant to you.
I guess even though we were free, we were still slaves in the mind.
Nothing. Growing up in the hood without a positive male role model to look up to.
Message.
You know? Oh shit! Who we got up in here? Hold on. Oh shit! What's up with it, man? Who we got up in here? Yo, what's up, man? We can't hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Oh yeah, there you go. What's up with it, man? Who we talking to?
Baby Thugger from August Threats, and I got a couple questions.
Yes, sir.
So, alright, so like some of your points be valid as fuck though, right?
Yeah.
But then, I don't know, it's like you do, I don't know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, it's like you do tweaker vibes sometimes, because it's like you make stories up in your head, and you believe it, and the only reason I say that is because my mom was like that. And that's the only reason I say that. You remind me of shit like that with my mom, because my mom's a smoker.
Yeah. Well, just okay, so, and I do appreciate that point, but just know that, the shit that I speak on, bro, I don't like putting names out there, and I don't like divulging shit that goes on behind the scenes. Just know this, your moms may have been whatever you said, because I can't speak on your moms without due respect to her. But just know that everything I speak on, if you feel like I make valid points, then by definition, I'm not gonna make some bullshit ass shit up and then be half and half. You know what I'm saying? Just know, bro, dudes are really good liars. Just know that. And whatever I speak on, trust me, homeboy. A lot of this shit is still in the works right now, and unless you've been here in the last year, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. And you're gonna hear other channels. It's like 6-7 against me. You're gonna hear them make shit up, back each other up, and just make me look stupid or whatnot. So if you feel like I make valid points, just know that my MO doesn't change at all. You know, if you have specific questions, hit me up on my DM, and I'll be more than happy to lace you up. You know, but as far as a blast, I still believe in not saying certain names and saying, because you know people tell me certain things, bro, and I verify that information, and when it becomes more than obvious that it's true, I have to protect the privacy of the people that gave me that information. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's all I can really say, bro. People that still rock with me, why do you think I have 91 people up in my channel right now? Because they know the truth. They know that this has been already proven. They've seen it for themselves. You know, you don't need to have paperwork to have circumstantial evidence. You know how many motherfuckers get convicted in the court law every day on circumstantial evidence? Because they know it's true.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So yeah. To me, it's just like, look, keep rocking with me, but not rocking with me. You don't have to fuck with me. I'm saying, like, you know, make your own mind up, bro. You know, watch all channels. I encourage you to watch all channels, but I also encourage you to keep an open mind, because that's the only reason why I still have a platform, homeboy, because they know that what I'm speaking on, bro, I'm just not making shit up, dog. Trust me. If it were up to me, I would be pushing my channel, pushing my content. For every time they want to say that I'm obsessed with this motherfucker or that motherfucker, bro, I drop a video every fucking day that has nothing to do with it. That part has never changed.
Yeah, all right. So I get that, but instead of doing the video shit, wouldn't it be more successful? I mean, more satisfaction if you guys just all caught the fade already? Like everybody, like
he won't meet up with me. He won't meet up with me. I tried. I tried, homie. I tried. I'm not trying to fucking incriminate myself, dog. I tried, dog. He won't. He will not. He'll tell you that he will, but he won't. I swear to God, bro. I will show you messages and everything, dog. He won't meet up with me, homie. He won't, dog. Like, I don't even know how many times I gotta say it. I honestly, like, I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you, because you're coming from a, in the last 3 months, I've been in about 4 fights, right? Because of my temper. And I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for that.
So he had complained to members of the Nuestra Familia who solicited members, parishioners of the Catholic Church. These were just guys that, look, they actually taped the knives into their hands. That tells you a lot right there. But they were not warriors. They had never been in combat before, probably never been in a fight. And they pushed 7 of them out the door to combat me in the garden. It was like a Keystone Cop episode. I did put them down. It was not that difficult.
In the last 3 months, I've been in about 4 fights, right? Because of my temper. And I'm wrong for that. I'm wrong for that. You know, because somebody either talks shit to their girl in front of me or some bullshit, right? And not only that, but because I'm used to a certain lifestyle and I'm used to fighting, right? So to me, it's like this fool wants to catch a fade in a boxing ring. Nah, bro, I'm trying to hurt you, dog. I ain't trying to kill you. I'm trying to hurt you. I don't want you with your pads on. I don't want you with your gloves on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's meet
I
up.
get it. Yeah,
Let's go to the
you want
alley.
the
Let's
bare
walk up
knuckles with
quick.
it.
Whether you beat my ass or I beat your ass, at least I know that at least I got a few hits on you, and I'm satisfied with that. But he won't meet up with me, bro.
I feel like all the prison channels, they should all at least you remember when Kimbo Slice was doing his backyard fights and shit?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what all prison channels should do. Instead of the boxing shit, all prison channels should be doing that.
Exactly.
Make
And
that
I'll
a
be
big
down
ass
for that.
event.
I'll be down for that.
Down
Because
that
that's
as an event.
bro, that's how I grew up as a kid, bro. Like 11 years old. We had boxing gloves at 11 years old because we were kids, right? So
Yeah.
The moment that we felt that hit, boom, oh shit, you know, we blacked out. Like I'm used to that type of shit, bro. That to me is just like from everything that's happened, from that dude setting up matches, getting his views out of the matches to promotion, and not showing up to somebody that he feels he can't fuck up. You know what I'm saying? He did that to Tony. He did that to a few people. You know what I'm saying? And the one boxing match that Gunner has, go look at that shit and it'll speak volumes. I don't gotta say nothing else, bro. I don't have to say nothing else. I'm not trying to smut the dude up. Trust me, bro. If it were up to me, none of this drama would have ever happened. But when you want to do the extracurriculars behind the scenes and drag my family into it, this dude just called my wife, homie, a couple of days ago talking about, I know I said this about you. I apologize, but I was just trying to get under L's skin. This dude just called my wife, homie. This dude just called my wife, homie. This dude just called my wife, homie. I don't care if somebody messages you or not, bro. You don't call somebody else's wife, especially not mine, especially what we've been through. Especially, homie. That just tells me you got no boundaries, you got no respect, you got no scruples, principles, morals. You ain't got shit, dog. Nothing, bro. You ain't got nothing. What should you have done? Messaged her back because I know she messaged you. Because I know she messaged you.
Because I know she messaged you.
This dude just called my wife, homie.
Because I know she messaged you.
Because I know she messaged you. Very hurt. That's all it's been this whole time. Him trying, he knows they talking shit. It's never gonna get under my skin. Because I laugh at shit like that. Right? Just like it's one of his fucking homeboys right now trying to drop in right now and just let me out and go. That was funny. That was funny. You know? But to me it's just like, once you get my family involved, that's a no, homie. I'm never gonna condone that. Because we're grown ass men, bro.
That's manhood in general, though. You don't fuck with your family.
Exactly, homie. They have nothing to do with this, bro. They have nothing to do with this. You know? So I get why you're employing those fucking scandals and tactics. I get why you're doing it. It's not lifestyle, but it's just like, bro, like, why continue to do the same shit?
The fuck is he talking about?